So is your family still living in the same home today?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
So
they
we
moved
lived.
again.
Yeah. So my parents split up in 2011, and so
So this is when you're in high school.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was in 11th grade. Like coincidentally, so like when I was in 2008, I was in 8th grade. 2009, ninth grade.
Oh,
like,
wow, yeah.
Yeah, like works out. So all I have to do is think of that.
That's
yeah.
why I was like, how are you pulling these like the years so
Yeah,
quickly?
it's
'Cause,
easy.
Like, I have to do the math in my head.
It
I was like,
works
this
out.
kid's like pulling up the years, like he knows back of his head. You were prepared for this.
Yeah. Makes it easy.
So did you go to high school in this area too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to junior high, which I know majority of schools in America now are middle school. So junior high is from 7th grade to 9th grade, as as middle schools are 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
middle school is 6, 7,
high
8.
schools are 9 to 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, junior high was 7 to 9, and then my high school was 10 to 12. And so yeah, I went to Murphy Junior High, and then I went to Ward Melville, and I graduated 2012, and so when my parents split up in 2011 though, and we lived in this house until 2016. I want to say 2016. Yeah, so we lived in this house in Stony Brook until 2016. But like I said, that house belonged to my grandfather on my father's side, and we split up. And my father left the house because they didn't want to live together, and that happens. And so like I guess my grandmother had allowed us to live in that house until other circumstances came up, and she had to sell the house because my grandfather passed away, and finances and all that. So we ended up moving out of that house, and my mother and my younger brother moved down to Florida, and then my older brother moved up state to Buffalo. So, and my sister lives in Florida.
So at this point in time, like there's a lot of just like moving around.
Everyone's separated,
kind of dispersed.
Yeah, so I'm the only one here on Long Island, and
so when did you because you said earlier that you found out later on that your father was part of the Air Force and grandfather
yeah,
sorry
no,
was part of the Air Force, and you didn't find that out until recently. But I find it interesting because you are also going to be deployed soon and all that stuff,
right?
But you're also focused on your college education, and 11th grade is like. It's not your senior year of high school, but this is right before you started making college decisions or whatever decision you were going to make to kind of propel your adult life, if you will. So what at this time, what decisions were you thinking of, and then what spurred the decisions that you did end up making?
Okay, very good question. So 2011 when I was in 11th grade and my parents split up. It's not easy for anybody, for any kids, anyone in a family. It's a huge obstacle to overcome. But I don't know. I sort of always sort of like suppressed my like feelings towards negative situations, I guess. I don't know.
You just tried not to think about it.
Yeah, I tried.
At
that's
that
exactly
age,
what I tried to do.
At that age, you're in high school, and like this is from my experience. Like my parents were together when I was in high school, but even at that time, like going through puberty, going through all these issues, thinking about college, all that stuff. Like I was in angsty little shit at the time, and like that coupled with a real problem like that, having your parents split up, that could devastate you. And for most kids, like it does. So it's, for anyone, it's a super, super tough situation to deal with. And on top of that, it's like you have, you love both of your parents. So when something like that happens, you're torn apart.
Yeah.
Like literally like just down the middle, like what do I do?
Yeah. No, it's a great way of putting it.